There was one show where we played, they were auctioning off used appliances. Remember that?
That was the Covered Wagon?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that a gay cowboy club?
It might be.
I think it is. We played there Christmas Eve, and the guy's like going, okay, before the Reverend plays again, we're gonna auction off a TV. And it was like, we're gonna auction this TV, and it wasn't even a new TV. It was just like a used old Zenith or something, you know. It's a Zenith, and here I'll prove that it still works. And so he goes and he plugged it in, and when we're up there on stage ready to play, you know, he plugs it in and turns it on, and it's the Pope.
Oh my God!
Again, there's the Pope. Hey, he wants the Reverend to play too.
Better get your stuff together, 'cause I ain't gonna be your dad. And I'm headed up to here. I'm mad. I'm mad. When I'm hurt, baby, you fled around, acting all so bad. You think I'm dumb enough to buy that line? You think you got me? I ain't that dumb, man, baby, you ain't that bad. And I'm headed up to here. I'm mad. I'm mad. You tell me that I'm crazy, 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 crazy. At least I got some kind of decent part-time job. At least I'm not so lazy. It's been a long time coming in, a crazy long time that I've had. And I'm headed up to here. I'm mad. Honey, y'all, it's great to be back in San Francisco. The wonderful Fillmore, hey, thanks for coming to the show.
You know, I realized that just being a hot guitar player could only go so far. I wanted to have my own songs, and I wanted to sing, and I wanted to do this whole thing. You know, there's a give and take there. For me to just focus on being a hot guitar player, I'm a musician. I play music. I go and tour, and I think that's one reason that I've been able to do this 25 years is because I keep touring irrespective of any album release or record label or what have you.
1, 2, 1, 2, check, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. This will be as loud as I get it now.
to tonight.
We're playing like you don't know.
Playing the Fillmore, baby.
We're not dead at the Fillmore. The first thing they teach you in kindergarten is don't throw stuff. And the first thing they teach you in college is don't waste beer. As long as I'm not getting hit in the head by beer bottles, it's pretty cool. But then we were playing Stubbs a few weeks ago from way back. Somebody took a whiskey bottle, had about that much whiskey in it, and just threw it as hard as they could. And the thing came in like a bomb and hit Jimbo's bass.
We don't like that.
He got mad and like put down his bass and picked up the bottle like he was about to throw it back, and me and Paul are looking at each other. No, don't do it. And he went up to the front of the stage, and he opened the bottle and went. We get the idea, the punk rock idea of, we threw that beer bottle at you because we like you. Yeah. And so what we do is we say, well, because we like you and we want to show respect to you, we're going to have you thrown out of the club now. We have a lot of enthusiastic fans, and there'll be mosh pits and things, but here a lot of people are really intent on watching the music. They'll just stand in one place and watch the band the whole time, so it's pretty cool.
Reverend Horton, he's great. He plays the music he believes in and nothing else. Go see him or I'll kill you. I know where you live. No, really. You can get anything on the internet now.
He is somebody who has always been just an absolute perfectionist.
One of my favorite things about doing this is the level of musicianship and professionalism. But the way he plays it's amazing what he can do on that thing. And then you look at Jimbo, what he does on the bass, and the boy doesn't give himself enough credit. He's unbelievable.
Once you get out there, you can spot somebody in the crowd who's waited, for a month for you guys to get there. They're ready for a show, and they're smiling, they know all the words, and they come here to enjoy themselves, and they're out there digging what we do.
And you can feel that energy at every show. They expect us to get them into a frenzy, young or old, and you can see even the new people there that have never seen the band before. It catches them. It's like it spreads around as soon as we start going. And then when Jim's guitar kicks in, Jimbo's bass kicks in, the whole place starts moving. That 2 hours goes by like that.
Well, I got a sweet baby who's 6 foot tall. Well, she's a full-grown woman who's got it all. Big little baby, big little baby. She's as cute as she can be, but she's taller than me. Big little baby. Her body's just as big as her feet are long, but she's not afraid to fight someone who does me wrong. Big little baby, big little baby. She's a stupid female who's gonna push scared by a big little baby. Is what we're gonna be, but when she's wearing high heels, she's 6'3", big little baby, big little baby. She's a stupid female who's gonna push scared by a big little baby. Feels 6 foot tall. She's a full-grown woman who's got it all. Big little baby. Big little baby. She's the cutest she can be, but she's tall as a tree. Big little baby. Little baby. Big little baby. She's the cutest she can be, but she's tall as a tree. Big. Oh, little baby.
In the rockabilly custom culture, we're kind of a rite of passage band. Whether you really even like Reverend Horton Heat, if you're into that stuff, you have to have seen or gone to a Reverend Horton Heat show. You know, because rockabilly is so much about the look, the style of clothing, the car, the manner of dress, the swing dancing and stuff like that. And that's all cool. I mean, that's my scene in a big respect, but I think that Reverend Horton Heat uses rockabilly as a platform rather than as a limiting dome that we have to stay in this world. Anything could just, happen, and so I think that's kind of helped us.
My right hand holds a cold Corona bottle. My left hand holds a half a fifth of gin. My right arm reaches out for her love only. But my left arm still embraces a life of sin. My pockets, they are stuffed with our rent money. And I'm spending it as fast as it will flow. And I'm thinking I'm a devil child or something, because I wanna go to bed with every girl I know. We had ourselves the sweetest little family. We laughed and sang and had a lot of fun. But I drowned it in a sea of stinking whiskey. And now the only little love that's left is a loaded gun. My right hand holds a vial of tranquilizers. My left hand holds a loaded 38. to wait. We had ourselves the sweetest little family. We laughed and sang and had a lot of fun. But I drowned in a sea of stinging whiskey. And now the only little love that's left is a loaded gun. And now the only little love that's left is a loaded gun.
Did you really once buy a car for $400?
I bought a girlfriend. I gave a girlfriend $400. Yeah, to get an old car that didn't run worth a. That was a messed up deal.
Did you ever get your money back?
No. No, but I got the song, and that song's probably made me way more than $400. So it's all good.
400 bucks so you can buy some car. The line loved you so much, it didn't get too far. For 400 bucks, you were sweet that day. I guess that I should have known that you never repay. 400 bucks, 400 bucks. Look at the foot and the 400 '57 sedan, and it's a mom and pop car. And now you're up Orange Mac, Molly friends at the bar. 400 bucks, 400 bucks, and you don't give a fuck. And the 400 new puppy dog. Do your count on the street. And now we're about to fuck. But I'm at 400 bucks. 400 bucks. 400 bucks. If you don't give a fuck. I'm at 400 bucks. I remember we said, honey, someday that car is gonna look so good in front of our house. Oh, that's $400. Oh, that's $400, and I want it now. Give it to me.
When I was a kid, I was riding my bike to the record store to buy a Black Sabbath or Alice Cooper album. And I get to the record store, and it's a little mom and pop store, and the guy has he's playing this crazy Howlin' Wolf music, you know. So, who is that? You know, oh, kid, it's Howlin' Wolf. And look over there. And he had all these great old chess records from the 50s, you know, and the next thing you know, it's like, this is the greatest. This stuff is crazy, you know, and scary, but, you know, cool. And it had that grittiness that's what I wanted when I was going for the Black Sabbath album. Anyway, that led me to this blues thing, you know. I started reading about the blues, and it really led me to this career artist type of a deal. Being a one-hit wonder and getting vaulted to superstardom is not near as good as some guy like B.B. King, who, you know, to me back then, he was an old guy. And what's really funny is that he's probably playing a gig tonight somewhere. He's still around doing it, you know, so. And maybe the cult status just comes with, you know, just being a band that does what they do irregardless of any hit record or video or what have you.
Sunset lines the sky, their shadow over me. Black clouds in the east, and there's Twister underneath. Long black limousine, and there's Demon at the wheel. And old Sly Satan's in the back, says he wants to make a deal. Fire beat whisper, singe my hair, there's no one to be seen. Coming up my rear view mirror is old Sly Satan's limousine. You sell your soul to the devil, he gave you everything you see. When the devil comes collecting, you're gonna be paying for eternity. The devil's chasing me. Devil, roll your window down and look me in the eye. No, I did not make no deal. So don't go waiting on me to die. He's got a red and black tuxedo. He's got a hellhound down on his knee. He's got a fire-breathing demon driver who is life is satanic. He's got a white goatee and heavily teeth and a round snake on his sleeve. He's got pointed red boots with diamond studs and a smile meant to deceive. The devil's chasing me. devil's chasing me.
Reverend Horton, he was really born out of the theater gallery, profit bar, the alternative Twilight Room scene where the punk bands played. That was really where Reverend Horton Heat evolved out of. So we were connected with the punk rock thing, but then we could cross over and go play the blues rooms. The blues rooms were great because we made more money. But the punk rock rooms were these wild, off-the-hook rock and roll shows. It was a gamble, just say, let's quit doing the blues rooms because it was nice and fun, little dancing and great applause. But to go into a place like, the Twilight Room or some of these crazy, the Continental Club back then was a straight-up punk rock place in Austin, whereas these wild rock and roll shows, that was more fun. I could sense that if the punk rock room, the alternative rooms worked out, there would be money there.
baddest of the bad since you've been gone. The baddest of the bad since you've been gone. I lay around here and just drink beer. The baddest of the bad since you've been gone. Everything is bad, including me. But being bad is good policy. It protects me from your past till your memory's gone at last. Everything is bad, including me. Young girls and gin may be the cure. Young girls and gin may be the cure. I'm talking just as good as you stay pure. Young girls and gin may be the cure. Of the bad since you've been gone. The baddest of the bad since you've been gone. I lay around here and just drink beer. The baddest of the bad since you've been gone. The baddest of the bad since you've been gone. The baddest of the bad since you've been gone.
The first opportunity I had to go out on tour with the band, I went out with the guys on the tour that they got signed to Sub Pop.
We had a guy who had booked a gig for us in Seattle, and it was a real sketchy thing because we were in LA, it was like, okay, we can go to Seattle and play this gig for $100, which means that we're going to take any money that we made heretofore and spend it on gasoline just to get to Seattle to play this gig. But it was a happening scene, so we went ahead and did it. And, you know, man, a lot of that is Jimbo, you know, having Jimbo and being gung-ho to go do things, you know, as opposed to, you know, people thinking with any, people who are going to have a sane way of looking at things are going to go, no, we shouldn't go to Seattle and play a gig. We're not, for $100, it's going to cost us $200 in just fuel to get up there and back in a hotel or what have you. So, no, that's stupid. And we hung out, come to find out the gig wasn't happening. And so we just were hanging out up there for a few days, and a fellow named Dean that lived there made a few calls and got us thrown on a bill at the last minute, and it was a really successful little 5 or 6 song, 4 or 6 song set. And the guys from Sub Pop were at the show, and
just happened to be there, or
it just happened to be there. You know, well, it got us a record deal.
2, 1, 2, 3. It's martini time. But I got 2 arms and a couple lines. Together that means it's martini time. Team martinis and brunch on the lawn. I didn't even ask you care they cost. I lost my job and no reason to rhyme. Guess what that means? It's martini time. It's martini night. Martini time. Martini time. Perfect pour to the top of the wine. Dirty dry up or in between. from the very first sip, you know what I mean. When you're out of the bay, don't nickel or dime. Guess what that means? It's martini time, it's martini time. Martini time, martini time. Make it the layer of ice this time. Here I go. It's martini time. I live my life on a layer of ice, just like the sport by my bartender vice. And he tastes the vermouth, he really sublime. When you have a good martini time, it's martini time. Martini time, martini time. Serve the pour to the top of the wall. It's martini time. It's martini time. All right, that was for you guys. That was for you. That's about you. Okay.
I wrote some lyrics about taking the baby to the liquor store because it actually happened to me. And I was had my 3-year-old and had to pick up some wine or something for my wife, and she was having a little party. So, I got the kid, and they had the full-size major liquor store, and I put the kid in the basket, and I'm going down the aisles, and I'm going, this is just not right, because Hunter, my 3-year-old, thinks we're at the grocery store. And so I got back and I wrote some lyrics about it because it was too funny. It just didn't feel right. So, and I read them to Jim, and he thought, that's pretty funny. So.
1, 2, 3, 4. Please don't take the baby to the liquor store. It's not that kind of bottle he's been crying for. Take the milk money and walk right out the door. But please don't take the baby to the liquor store. Don't need tequila candy with a worm inside. It's hard for him to swallow as well as our pride. His dirty feet might dangle like it's some fun ride, but it's not a grocery basket when there's booze inside. Please don't take the baby to the liquor store. It's not that kind of bottle he's been crying for. Take the milk money and walk right out the door. But please don't take the baby to the liquor store. The dusty pantry for some old saltines. The kids are there hungry and I know what they need. A jar of party olives and some grenadine. Can't satisfy their hunger like those morning days. Please don't take the baby to the liquor store. It's not that kind of bottle he's been crying for. Take the milk money and walk right out the door. But please don't take the baby to the liquor store. Store the whiskey bottles on the lowest line shelves, easily accessible to tiny little elves. The neighbors start to gossip when the children start to play. Crown Royal bags are mittens on a cold winter's day. Please don't take a baby to the liquor store. It's not that kind of bottle he's been dying for. Take the milk and money and walk right out the door. But please don't take the baby to the liquor store. Please don't take the baby to the liquor store. You know what I'm talking about? Liquor store. Rockabilly guys may be insane, but rockabilly guys, they don't eat brains. Death metal guys, they like to wear black, like to draw pentagrams on their back. They like headbanging. Those death metal guys. Rockabilly guys like hot rod cars. They like hot women and their neighborhood bar. Death metal guys will grow long hair, work real hard to have an evil stare. They're kind of medieval. Those death metal guys. Jerry Lee Lewis shot his bass player down to the ground with a 38 round. Death metal guys would have eaten his brains if people called Jerry Lee Lewis insane. Rockabilly guys like rockabilly chicks. Death metal guys think we're all country hicks. But death metal guys still live with their mom on the internet, learning how to whip bombs, so they go kill a dog. Those death metal guys. It's really kind of hard to live in harmony. Hot rod cars and blasphemy. Hair in your face or hair with I'm a rockabilly cat, not a death metal guy. Yeah. Scared. I'm a rockabilly guy. I'm a rockabilly guy. Yeah. I'm a rockabilly guy, and I don't eat brains like death metal guy. Death metal guy. Like death metal guys. Like death metal guys. Like death metal guys.
Yeah, I was a Reverend Horton Heat fan. Somebody told me that there's this guy named Reverend Horton Heat. You've got to go see him, man, because they had seen him a couple of times before me. I guess he'd play Houston every once in a while, and I said, okay, I'll go. You know, what kind of music? And it's rockabilly. It's great. Got an upright bass player and all that.
So we were down in Houston playing a gig, and I was thinking, you know, we need a song that has a little double slap, you know, and Jack was telling me, oh, that's impossible. It's like, oh, no, it's not. It's not impossible. There's tons of songs. You know, doesn't 20 Flight Rock do that? Or
I went and saw him, and I was just blown away. I'd never seen a guitar player that good in my life.
We got down to Houston. We played this gig, and Jimbo was there.
And I had to talk to him after the show. He's rolling up chords, and I had just taught myself how to play bass, and I knew a few licks here and there, and we got to talking, and I said, yeah, I know how to play upright bass, and he goes, well, that's nice. Nice talking to you. And we went back to rolling the chords up.
And Jimbo came up and met Jack, and they were talking bass, you know, and Jimbo said, well, let me try your bass, or Jack said, here, you want to try, you know, and Jimbo got up there on the bass.
So I did this little triple thing that I'd taught myself.
Started going dun, 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 dun. And I looked down at Bobby Baranowski, the drummer at the time. I was going, I'm kind of mouth, not impossible, you know.
I saw Jim turn his head, and later on he goes, man, I want to get your phone number.
More than that, Jimbo was gung-ho about doing these gigs that were not necessarily the most sane things to do. We'll go play at a pizza joint in St. Louis. Yeah, that'll be great, you know, and we're only going to make $100. It'll cost us $180 to get there, but yeah, eventually everybody gets tired of my BS. I don't know what's wrong with Jimbo. He hasn't got tired of my BS yet. Is he up there?
Yeah.
Oh, God, we're talking about Jimbo, and he's sitting right up there. Oh, man.
It's okay. It's
Jimbo.
all been good.
Jimbo, take a look.
Hey, here I am.
There he is.
All right, we need your help on this one. It's called the Jimbo Song. Shane-driven wallet, above-ground pool. Slap baseballs on a Billy Ultra cool. J-I-M-B-O. Nature boy, Jimbo, get your big mud truck. Go cruise around with lady love. J-I-M-B-O, J-I-M-B-O. Barbecue on Wednesday, 6-pack in his hand. J-I-M-B-O. Shook the knick-knack, shoving from different Texas land. J-I-M-B-O. Papa horse called tattooed on his arm, but Jimbo never did nobody no harm. J-I-M-B-O, J-I-M-B-O, go. The callous hands that slap their face. J-I-M-B-O. Send it to the doctor, 30 shitties on my face. J-I-M-B-O. Nature boy, Jimbo, get your big road truck. Go cruise around with lady love. J-I-M-B-O, 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 J-I-M-B-O.
Yeah, we used to play 27. I think one time we played 27 shows in a row, but all in different towns.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just the 3 band members and me in a Ford Econoline van and no trailer. So all the gear, full-size bass, and 4 guys in this van, which really had a funky odor to it. I think Jim's name for the van was the Portable Vomicatorium or something like that.
It is pretty amazing if you think about it. When we really did play almost 300 nights a year, we were doing it in a van, you know, driving ourselves every night. It's pretty incredible we were able to pull that off.
Say something wrong. Straighten out the box. Stay out too long. Straighten out the box. Sweat a line. Straighten out the box. Straight at a time. Straighten out the box. Dear those eyes that curve on lunch. Straighten out the box. Around the box. She's a beautiful girl and she's dear to me. But there's a certain little way that I gotta be. Like Cool Hand Luke. Shaking it here. Bossy calls and I'm all here. Straight a man down. Straighten out the box. She doesn't understand. Straighten out the box. When she's mad at me. I gotta pay the fee. watch Cool Hand Luke. He ate 50 eggs and didn't even puke at my flat-bit tongue. Still my fame would got his fame to communicate here. Friend is cute. Spend the night in the box. That is abuse. Spend the night in the box. Forget Valentine's Day. Spend the night in the box. Have hearts that stray. Spend the night in the box. Where sanity comes in ticks and tongues. Spend the night in the box. A night in the box. Watch Cool Hand Luke, he ate 50 eggs and didn't even puke at my flat-bit tongue. Seal my fame would have got his finger to communicate. Friend is cute. Spend the night in the box. That was abuse. Spend the night in the box. Forget Valentine's Day. Spend the night in the box. Have eyes that stray. Spend the night in the box. Like Cool Hand Luke, I'm busting rocks. Spend the night in the box. A night in the box. Where sanity comes in chicks and tongues. Spend the night in the box. A night in the box. Like Cool Hand Luke, I'm busting rocks. Spend a night in the box. A night in the box.
And we used to sleep in the van on Haight Street. Since we had all our gear in there, we didn't want anybody to break in and take. So somebody got elected every time to, okay, it's your turn to sleep in the van.
Yeah, because and also you'd have to like kind of make sure you had the meter full or whatever,
Yeah.
and all of our stuff was in there, and so oh yeah. Well, the craziest thing that I remember is you'd be down there without any place to go to the bathroom. We had a Gatorade bottle.
Oh, God.
You walk out of the van, you're holding a bottle of Gatorade. It looked just like yellow.
All in that van.
All in that van.
Just the four of you.
Just the four of us.
You take the dog, I'll take the Galaxy 500. You get the cat, I get the couch you don't want anymore. You take the fish, I'll take a bowl. You take the dishes while you're at it, take my soul. But things ain't so bad, 'cause I've got a Galaxy 500. I'm in my own galaxy, 1973. In my own galaxy, you probably would have wanted this too, but it's not air conditioned. No, it's not air conditioned. No, it's not air conditioned. No, it's not air conditioned. Flying solo. bad. 'Cause I've got a Galaxy 500. Galaxy 500. In a Galaxy 500. Galaxy 500. In a Galaxy 500. In a Galaxy 500.
We got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then kind of leveled off for a long time, but never really went down. Part of that, I think, is the blessing of the curse. The curse is that we never had a hit record, and a big hit record. You know, we got commercial radio here and there, but never the big hit. So, consequently, we never had the fall, and so that's the blessing of not having a big hit thing that vaults you into some kind of superstardom, because then there's really nowhere else to go but down.
Rock and roll! Calling in sick, calling in twisted. I was drinking two-fisted. I'm sick, calling in twisted. Hanging with friends, we were doing slammers. They tried to get me hammered, boss. I said no, but they insisted. Yeah, calling in obsessed, calling in bland. The biggest freakazoid ever known, man. I'm sick, calling in twisted. Calling in sick, calling in tired. Man, I am oh so wired. I'm sick, calling in twisted. Won't be the first time I lost a great job. Look at me now, I'm a drug and slob. I'm sick, calling in twisted. Yeah, I'm calling in pissed. I'm over y'all. Gonna use the fake cough when I make that call. I'm sick, calling in twisted. Calling in sick, calling in tired. Man, I am oh so hard. I'm sick, calling in twisted. Yeah, I'm calling in pissed. I'm over y'all. Gonna use the fake call when I make that call. I'm sick, calling in twisted. Yeah, I'm sick, calling in twisted. Yeah, I'm sick, I'm calling in twisted.
We had come to the conclusion, based on the number of shows that you had played and what's on your rider, that you had consumed a bathtub full of gin.
Well, I'm surprised that it would only be a bathtub full of gin. Yeah, and that nearly killed me. So I switched to vodka, and it really didn't make it any better. Those are crazy times. We were that type of band, so then we were getting into the realm of being obligated.
Expected to be fucked up.
Obligated to be a party band and to hang around with people all day partying, and then hang around with them after the show all night.
So I don't remember some of that, but they in their mind, it was like a big moment, you know, and they go, remember we hung out together and we had, 20 beers apiece, and I'm going, I don't remember that, but you look familiar.
It does not matter at one bit if we party with the people. We're not there to party with the people. We're there to play music. And if going out and partying with the people means that we're going to not be on top of our game the next night when we really need to play music for a whole different crowd. You know, that's not, it's not worth it. And we could go and play gigs and not party with anybody, and it wouldn't make any difference, you know, because it's not the image of being a partying rock star that I wanted ever to begin with this thing, you know.
As long as I live, I won't know why some of my friends turn to indigo dye. They just gave up, that's what they did. Secret thing they very well hid. Everyone loses when heroin wins. Now I just miss my indigo friends. These not bad men. These not bad girls. They just scrape by in their own little world. Russell and Dan and Tom and Jay, Will and Hood still alive today. Fought that fight that no one wins. Heroin stole my indigo friend. Time slips by, I sit and wonder why them not me? Oh, why them and not me? I thank the Lord I did not know then, really didn't see their life to sin, really didn't know to the bitter end. Heroin stole my indigo friend. As long as I live, I won't know why some of my friends turn to indigo dye. They just gave up, that's what they did. A secret thing they very well hid. Everyone loses when heroin wins. Now I just miss my indigo friend. Indigo friend.
When we used to come to a city like San Francisco, we'd come and stay for 2 weeks, and we'd play 5 different clubs. And so then kind of later on, in our career when we weren't doing that. We'd just come in and play one big show. That we got the idea, let's go back and do it. So we did several, like a tour of San Francisco. On those tours, we were doing 4 nights and completely different set lists, and basically all our songs too, not just throwing a bunch of cover songs and stuff. And
that's cool.
That was challenging getting
absolutely
getting those sets together, because it was over 100 songs probably that we had to do.
It's a psychobilly freakout.
We don't quite go as crazy drinking as much as we used to, and that's always a good catalyst for a fight.
And that's, one thing about this band is like the fans mean the most. You don't want to let them down, so we do what it takes,
There's these people that are running around there thinking that they're living up to they got the rock and roll attitude, they got the rock star lifestyle 24/7, they just forgot to play their damn instrument. We don't do the party on the bus thing and all that stuff anymore, and just, you know, and that decision, I think, is what really led to our longevity, and it's led to us getting better as a band, and being able to play gigs and have fun and party and have friends and all that, and get to hang out with people, because we're still here to do it, you know. And so many guys, you know, burn out. We learned a lot from all those years, and I mean, I think that's why we're alive today, is we learned our lesson and managed to live through it.
You didn't leave a bar of soap when you left me. You didn't even leave a towel so I could dry my face. You didn't even leave a plate for me to eat on. But you left all my empty beer cans all over the place. You didn't leave my precious black and white TV set. You took the Jimi Hendrix poster that was on my door. You left with my very best friend, our dog Smokey. But I found all the unpaid bills on the kitchen floor. And where in the hell did you go with my toothbrush? And where in the hell did you happen to spend last night? You didn't leave a bar of soap when you left me. And you didn't even tell me they was turning out the lights. You didn't leave my little $5 alarm clock. You didn't even leave a note. I guess it's all been said. You didn't even leave the cushions for the sofa. And now that I'm used to the couch, you left the bed. And where in the hell did you go with my toothbrush? And where in the hell have you been for the last 3 days? You didn't leave a bar of soap when you left me. And you didn't stick around to see the teardrops on my face. Well, I was working on my farm about 1982. Pulling up some corn and a little carrot too. Two little flying aeroplanes about 100 feet high. Grabbed a bunch of bales of something and some hit me in the eye. So I cut a bale open and man was I surprise. A bunch of large-sized baggies with big white rocks inside. So I took a little sample of my crazy brother Joe. He sniffed it up and kicked his heels. Said, Horton, that song blows. Bales of cocaine falling from the plane planes. I don't know who to drop them, but I think I'm just the same. Bales of cocaine falling like the pouring rain. My life changed completely by the low-flying horn. So I loaded up them bales in my pickup truck, headed west for Dallas, where I would try my luck. I didn't have a notion if I could sell them there. 30 minutes later, I was a millionaire. Bales of cocaine falling from the plane planes. I don't know who to drop them, but I think I'm just the same. Bales of cocaine falling like the pouring rain. My life changed completely by the low-flying horn. Rich man, but I'm still a farmer too. I sold my farm in Texas, bought a farm down in Peru. And when I get so homesick, I think I'm going insane. I travel back to Texas in a low-flying horn. Bales of cocaine falling from low-flying planes. I don't know who to drop them, but I think I'm just the same. Bales of cocaine falling like the pouring rain. My life changed completely by the low-flying horn. Down lights, shiny red seats at the piping and white. Leverage getting nice in a louver hood. She goes up, when she's running good. Let's go right in the mountains of love and slow. A big red rocket of love, a big red rocket of love. Got to know, driving this bump says it will go. Run the red rocket, guess a local dime. She goes up and overdrive. Let's go right in the mountains of love and slow. A big red rocket of love, a big red rocket of love. Okay, in case you don't know this, in Texas we have a soft spot in our hearts for people from the state of Tennessee. It's that whole Alamo thing. You might have heard of the Alamo. I remember it. Anyway, so who knew we'd get this guy in our band? He's the nicest guy in the world, a dear friend now. One of the best drummers I've ever seen, the best drummer we've ever had. Let's have a warm welcome for the Bash and Killer from Nashville, Tennessee, Paulie Simmons. master from Houston himself, Nature Boy Jimbo. He's the one and only, the one and ugly, Reverend Horton hits. Back seat, pull my velveteen curtain, please. Pick a little spot for no me. Mama, make love to her. Let's go. Right in the mountains above. It's slow. A big red rocket of love. 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 Chevrolet pickup truck. And when we're on the dance floor, his hat will rise high above. It's interracial cowboy, homo kind of love. Tall, of course, dark. son, a gentleman in every way, a true cowpoke in every sense of the word. He really go to work in the hay, a bronc busting, bull riding tiger, yet peaceful as a dove. It's in